Us at 2 a.m. UK on Peace TV. Peace TV English, the solution for humanity.
We choose to be Muslim, we follow the Quran. We Zain and Dawood, we're enjoying Islam. In the special library, so much to learn, so much to see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Everybody come on. We choose to be Muslim, we follow the Quran. We Zain and Dawood, we're enjoying Islam.
Assalamu alaikum. I wonder where everybody is. Oh, I'm so tired. What a trip. Wonder where they could be.
Brother Zain, where have you been? We've been waiting for you.
Assalamu alaikum, Aisha. So good to see you.
Brother Zain.
Wa alaikum assalam. Have a seat. It's so good to see you guys. Oh, I just came back from South Africa. What a trip.
Oh, you must tell me. Do they really have lions in South Africa?
Oh yeah, lions and lots more. South Africa is a beautiful place. And isn't it amazing that today we can be halfway across the world in another country in just a couple of hours?
I know, in an aeroplane.
Yes, Aisha, very good. Airplanes take us way up in the clouds, above the sea and above the land, to any place we want to be.
Maybe when you were younger, Brother Zain, they had to travel by horse or maybe even ship.
Well, I'm not that old. But you're right, the world was very, very different. And today, it's really, really easy for us to travel and visit our friends and family in other countries. Maybe you've got friends and family that you'd like to see more often.
Like my aunt in Morocco. We miss her very much. But we're lucky because we can email her or talk to her on the telephone.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. That today, because of technology, we can speak to people at any time, any place, at the push of a button.
Are you saying they didn't even have email before? Because I cannot last a day without email. It's like torture.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. And you know, the thing is, it's because of that the world has become a very different place and it's become quite small.
Why are people all over the world so different, Brother Zain?
Oh, you know, Aisha, that's a very good question. But you know, it doesn't matter how different we may look on the outside. Different sizes, different shapes. The important thing is that we're all the same on the inside. We're all human beings. Allah says in the Quran, O mankind, we created you from a single pair of a male and a female, and made you into nations and tribes so that you may come to know each other. And verily the most honored of you in the sight of God is the most righteous of you. So, we're meant to be different, and we're meant to get to know each other.
Yeah, like some people speak different languages and have different greetings.
Yeah, exactly.
Like my aunt in Morocco. She says labas when she answers the telephone. That means hello.
Very good.
Yes, and my Chinese friend at school says ni hao when he sees me every morning.
Excellent. And as Muslims, we have the most amazing greeting. Like we just did, we said, Assalamu alaikum, which means, peace be with you. Now, out of all the things that we could wish for our fellow human beings, peace is probably the most important. Because we may have fancy cars and fancy homes, but peace only comes from Allah. And that reminds me, my book of rhymes for different times. Where's my songbook? Searching, searching, where do we find it? Looking, looking, high and low. Searching, searching, where do we find it? Zain's book of rhymes, where did it go? Searching, searching, where do we find it? Looking, looking, high and low. Searching, searching, where do we find it? Zain's book of rhymes, where did it go?
I found it, Brother Zain.
Oh, thank you, Aisha. That's excellent. You know, I don't know how this book gets to some strange places. It's like it's got a mind of its own. But anyway, let me look for a song about salam.
The book is like it chooses where it wants to go.
Exactly. I think what happens is I write in the most strangest of places, and then I just leave the book there. And when I open it up again, I find the most amazing songs that I may not even have remembered writing. Like this song, for example. It's called Salamun Salamun. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, please, Brother Zain.
Or better yet, would you like to sing with me?
Yes!
Excellent. It goes like this. Salamun, 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 salam. Salamun, 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 salam. Salamun, 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 salam. Salamun, 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 salam. جعلنا السلام شيارا لنا وباسم السلام اتقينا هنا لتجعل يا رب أيامنا على هذه الأرض بشرى السلام. Peaceful, 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 peace. Peaceful, 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 peace. We made peace a symbol of ours. In the name of peace, we gather here now. Oh Lord, please make these days of ours on this earth filled with peace. Salamun, 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 salam. Salamun, 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 salam. Salamun, 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 salam. Salamun, 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 salam. فيا رب إنك أنت السلام ومنك السلام وعندك السلام لأمرك يرجع أمر الأنام وبين يديك قلوب الأنام. Peaceful, 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 peace. Peaceful, 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 peace. So Lord, indeed, you are salam. From you comes salam, and with you is salam. To you belongs the command of all things. Between your hands are the hearts of all beings. Salamun, 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 salam. Salamun, 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 salam. Salamun, 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 salam. Salamun, 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 salam.
Man, I love that song.
Oh, thank you. And you know, talking about people of the world, I think I've got something that will help us learn more. Let me have a look. Let me see if I can find it. Ah, here they are. Hey, guys. Look what I found.
Brother Zain, it's so exciting. Where do you find these things?
Well, Aisha, if you haven't noticed, we are in a library. Girls, I just don't understand them.
But I think what Aisha's trying to say is we can learn so much by reading books and looking at pictures. For example, this one. This is quite a common house in a very common suburb with a white picket fence. Have you seen many houses like these?
Yes, in America, I've seen so many.
Yeah, exactly. And what about this one?
Whoa! Looks like an ice cream.
That's an igloo. Everyone knows that.
Yes, they're made of ice, not ice cream. Now, these type of houses, people live in really cold places like the Arctic. And how about this house? This is a houseboat. You can wake up every morning in a different place.
Man, that would be so cool.
And this is a mud hut, like the ones they have in Africa.
Do you have a house like that in South Africa?
Oh no, these type of houses are more in the rural areas, far away from the big city.
I wish I lived in a wigwam.
A wigwam? What's a wigwam? Who would want to live with a worm? Yuck.
Oh no, Aisha. This is what a wigwam looks like. And the Native Americans used to live in houses like this. Aren't they cool?
So cool.
And Brother Zain, tell me, do people in other countries do the same thing as we do?
I, for one, would be the first person to move if there was a place with no school. School's so boring.
I'm sure you would.
Well, you know, I'm afraid you can't get out of that one. And school is pretty cool too. But I'll tell you what, you know, no matter where you travel to, no matter where we live, the important thing is we as human beings, we pretty much do the same thing. The most important thing is that we all have to acknowledge our Creator. We have to acknowledge why we are here. That life is short, and one day we will all go back to Allah. So we have to make the most of our time here, and we have to always turn to Allah. And that reminds me of another song.
Oh, can we sing it with you, Brother Zain?
Of course you can. It goes like this. Where are you going? Where are you going? North, south, east, or the west? Where are you headed? Oh, where are you headed? Turn to Allah, that's the best. 'Cause He is there wherever you are. So turn, turn, turn to Allah. Where do you live? Oh, where do you live? In a tent or in a town? It doesn't matter where you live, you can soon be found. 'Cause He is there wherever you are. So turn, turn, turn to Allah. Allahu, Allahu, Jalla Jalaluhu. Allahu, Allah, Jalla Jalaluhu. Allahu Akbar, Jalla Jalaluhu. Where do you come from? Where do you come from? North, south, east, or the west? It doesn't matter where you were born, Islam is the best. And He knows who the good Muslims are, who turn, turn, turn to Allah. Allahu, Allahu, Jalla Jalaluhu. Allahu, Allah, Jalla Jalaluhu. Allahu Akbar, Jalla Jalaluhu. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm praying to my Lord to keep us guided on the straight road. 'Cause we all need guidance wherever we are. So turn, turn, turn to Allah. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm praying to Allah to give us victory and guide us to Jannah. 'Cause He'll be there where the good Muslims are, who turn, turn, turn to Allah. Allahu, Allahu, Jalla Jalaluhu. Allahu, Allah, Jalla Jalaluhu. Allahu Akbar, Jalla Jalaluhu.
With Zain and Dawood, we're enjoying Islam.
The value of money in the hereafter will be measured by its proper use in the present.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا أنفقوا مما رزقناكم من قبل أن يأتي يوم لا بيع فيه ولا خلة ولا شفاعة.
According to the glorious Quran, one of the best ways to use your money is to spend it in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by spreading His message of Islam. Peace TV is a non-profit Islamic satellite television channel that is primarily dedicated for just that cause, the proper presentation of Islam. It's a great choice to invest in it and a golden opportunity to purify your wealth in a way that pleases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Support Peace TV. Send your zakat and donations to IRFI Al Ryan Bank, 47 Calthorpe Road, Birmingham, UK, B151TH. Pound account number 011-32301. IBAN GB49ARAY 30008301 132301. Sort code 300083. Swift BIC code ARAY GB22. Please confirm your contribution at support@peacetv.tv.
Support Peace TV the solution for humanity.
With Zain and Dawood, we're enjoying Islam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa
Walaikum assalam.
How are my long-lost, lovable library pals?
How you doing, man?
Great, good to see you guys again.
I just came back from South Africa. We've been talking about my trip. Where did you come from?
I just got back from Canada.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, when did you get back?
This morning.
Oh, me too. Surprised we didn't see each other at the airport. Whew, am I ever tired? And it's great to be back in the library again.
Absolutely. So tell us more about your travels.
Oh, well, I got to see my parents again and my family. And you know what's really amazing? Traveling all around the world, you get to meet so many different cultures and experience so many different things. But even within your own family, there's so much different diversity. I mean, in my family, I've got roots that go all the way back to Poland and Germany and England and Scotland. And in my family, I have a great uncle who's Jewish and follows the teachings of the Torah. And I've got a lot of other relatives who are Christian and follow the teachings of the Bible. I've got a sister who follows the ancient wisdoms of China. And I've got another sister, she and I, we choose to follow the Quran. So even within one family, there's just so much that's different and so many different approaches to looking at the world.
So why did you and your sister choose to follow the Quran, Brother Dawood?
Good question. I think it's because, you know, there's so many different choices we can make in life. A lot of choices we make can harm us or other people or take us further away from understanding Allah. But, you know, reading different scriptures from around the world, we can find that they've all got a lot of wisdom in them. But reading the Quran, we find that it's really clear for us. It really shows us how we can make choices that'll keep us safe and keep other people safe and bring peace within us, between ourselves and Allah who created them. And you know what? I've got some things with me I brought from Canada. Would you like to see my trinkets and treasure?
Oh, yeah, please.
All right, let's see what I got here. Oh, this one is really pretty. Wow. It's a seashell. I was out on the beach when I found that one. And, oh, and this is beautiful. This one is millions of years old. It's a really shiny, smooth rock, and there's a white line that goes all the way around it.
Oh, very good.
Oh, and this one I didn't find in Canada, but I picked it on the way over here. It's a beautiful, fragile flower. What do you think these things all have in common?
They're all non-living?
Well, they are all non-living, but this flower was alive until I picked it. What else do you think they have in common?
They're all objects?
They are all objects. Did you know that all of these objects are Muslims?
Can't be Muslims.
Well, remember I was telling you that the word Islam comes from the word salam, for peace, and it means to enter into peace or to surrender. Well, a Muslim is anyone or anything that does just what Allah wants it to do, that follows the laws Allah has made for it, and is at peace with Allah and the world around it. And these rocks and shells and fossils and flowers, Allah created them just beautiful, and they do exactly what Allah wanted them to do. So they're all Muslims. The sun is a Muslim. The rain is Muslim. Gravity is Muslim. Even the sand and the grass are Muslim. It's only people that can choose whether they're going to follow what Allah wants us to do or make decisions and choices that might hurt themselves and others.
Oh, now I get it.
You know, that kind of reminds me of a story, too. You might have heard of Umar. May Allah be pleased with him. He was a close friend of the Prophet.
Yes, I've heard of him. We learned that at school.
Well, he became the leader of a community with a lot of choices and a lot of responsibility. And Umar was so overwhelmed with all the jobs that he needed to do and all the people that he needed to look after that he once is reported to have said, "I wish I was a blade of grass," because he knew that blades of grass and rocks, they don't have to make the important choices that people make. They're already at peace. They're already Muslim.
Man, I wish I was a blade of grass.
That reminds me of a song, actually, but for this song, I need a rock. Bigger than the rock I've got here.
I'll be your rock.
Okay, Aisha, you can come over here and be the rock, and I also need a tree.
I'll be your tree.
You can be my tree. We can sing together.
That's awesome.
And the song goes like this. I am just a rock, and every day I sit and watch the sky. I sleep here in the sun and rain, and do not question why. I don't want to be a bird, 'cause us rocks were never meant to fly. Da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. But you can sit and rest on me when you pass by. Da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, I'm a rock, la ilaha illallah, and that is all Allah asks of me, la ilaha illallah. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, I'm a Muslim, la ilaha illallah, and there's nothing else I'd rather be, la ilaha illallah. I am just a tree, and this is the only life I'll ever know. I bow my bows in worship whenever I feel the wind blow. And my purpose in life is to grow, and Allah says grow. And be a home for the birds and shade for folks below. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, I'm a tree, la ilaha illallah, and that is all Allah asks of me, la ilaha illallah. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, I'm a Muslim, la ilaha illallah, and there's nothing else I'd rather be, la ilaha illallah. I am just a person, and my life is full of opportunity. I can travel through the world, over land and over sea. But will I choose a path of truth or a path to misguide me? Sometimes I wish I had a simple life, just like a rock or a tree. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, I'm a person, la ilaha illallah, and Allah has given me a choice that's free, la ilaha illallah. Alhamdulillah, I choose to be a Muslim, la ilaha illallah, and there's nothing else I'd rather be, la ilaha illallah. No, there's nothing else I'd rather be, la ilaha illallah. Oh, incredible. Good job. You're an amazing tree.
I'm a beautiful tree.
And Sister Aisha, you rock. Woo. Oh, what a song.
You know, interestingly enough, Dawood, we were just talking before you came all about different people, different cultures, different type of houses. We went through some pictures. And I'm so happy that you've taught us so much more about the different cultures and the different people all over the world.
Oh, well, it really excites me when I meet people from all over the place, because we're all so different. And everybody seems to really want peace in the world. Only everybody would work towards it, this world would be a totally different place. Hey, that reminds me of a song you used to sing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What a wonderful world this would be.
Oh, and I would love to sing it for you guys. It goes like this. Oh, what a wonderful world this would be if we all open our eyes to see. He is all that we need right now, and we can all come together somewhere, somehow. His door is open no matter who you are. Just take the first step, you'll see it's not so far. Down this road that holds all the answers. Open your heart to something greater.
The holy book speaks pure and true, and always tells us what we should do. The last prophet was sent as a guide, an example by which we abide. There is salvation for those who seek to find the one and only source of peace, an understanding of why we are here, who created us, who we must feel. So what a wonderful world this would be if we all open our eyes to see. He is all that we need right now, and we can all come together somewhere, somehow. Such different people from different lands, we're all descendants of the first woman and man. We can be one nation facing one God, with no hatred, no envy, no war. Created equal are you and I. Which of his favors can we ever deny? We may have everything or nothing at all, but our purpose lies with his call, to worship him, to praise him all day. Onto the straight path, let's not go astray. He is the most gracious, most merciful, and everything acts upon his will. So what a wonderful world this would be if we all open our eyes to see. He is all that we need right now, and we can all come together somewhere, somehow. What a wonderful world this would be, would be.
Man, I love that song.
Thanks, Zain.
Thanks, Dawood. I love singing that song with you.
And I love singing that song with you.
Well, look at the time. I think it's time for us to go.
Oh, we're so happy that you came to visit us, and we were so happy to see you again after such a long time. Are you guys able to come again tomorrow?
I guess if my parents let me.
Okay, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. Ah, it's good to see them again after so long.
Man, I miss this place so much, man.
We choose to be Muslim, we follow the Quran. With Zain and Dawood, we're enjoying Islam in the special library. So much to learn, so much to see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Everybody come on. We choose to be Muslim, we follow the Quran. With Zain and Dawood, we're enjoying Islam.
A friendly message by Dr. Zakir. The fastest growing religion in the world.
A survey was published in the Reader's Digest Almanac book, 1983, which was also reprinted in the Plain Truth magazine, February 1984. This survey gave the statistics of the increase in the percentage of the major world religions in a span of 50 years, from 1934 to 1984. The religion which increased the maximum at number one position was Islam, which increased by 235%. Christianity only 47%. Which war took place between 1934 and 1984 which forced millions of people to accept Islam? Which sword was used? According to the latest statistics, today, the fastest growing religion in America is Islam. The fastest growing religion in Europe is Islam. The fastest growing religion in the world is Islam. Which sword is forcing tens of thousands of Americans to accept Islam? Tens of thousands of Europeans to accept Islam? Millions of people in the world to accept Islam. Which sword? It is the sword of Islam, the sword of peace, the sword of truth and wisdom, which gives the solution to the problems of humanity.
Peace TV, the solution for humanity.